Hey everybody, welcome back to Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff. Today we're having a look at my CS1500 electric chainsaw from Oregon, and we're gonna do a little talkie about some chainsaw. All right, come on. Okay, so the Oregon CS1500 electric chainsaw. Let's have a talk. We'll start with the specs as per the manufacturer. This is an 18-inch bar. It pulls 15 amps of power. That chain spins at 48 feet per second under no load. It has toolless chain tensioning. This dial right here tensions the chain on the bar. Comes with a 2-year manufacturer warranty. It is a self-sharpening saw. You pull this deal while it's spinning and supposedly it sharpens the teeth. I have not tried that. It is not difficult to sharpen a chainsaw. There's tons of videos out there that'll show you how to do it with a file. You jigga jigga, and you can sharpen a chainsaw. It is not difficult to do. Maybe I'll try using that at some point. Maybe I won't. It currently retails, I was just looking today, it is retailing for about $170 Canadian, it seems. But when I was looking today, I also found it on sale for 102 Canadian dollars at Costco. So it can be had for less than I paid for it 4 years ago. I paid about $120 for it, which at the time seemed like a good value to me. And looking back on it now, well, the reason that I got it, let's talk about the reason I got it. My friend Brad said, "Do you want a couple pieces of maple?" I said, "Sure." And he dropped a load of between 5 and 8 inch thick, between 14 and 24 inch wide slabs of maple beside my house. And I had no way of dealing with that. So I decided I should probably get a chainsaw. And then I didn't deal with those slabs because chainsaw scared me. I'm gonna be honest. And I got the chainsaw and could not convince myself to literally pull the trigger on the chainsaw because it frightened me. All right, I'm gonna have a quick read and make sure I don't have to actually do anything to it before it gets fired up. But I think it's just a plug and go kind of a situation. This is not safe. Why did I want this? And like I tell all of my students when I teach anything woodworking, you need to live in the gray area between being scared of the tool and being overconfident with the tool. You need to be in this area in the middle where you have a healthy respect for how badly things can go, while still being confident with your operation of the tool. And I was not there. So the first few times that I had chainsaw operations to do around my property, I had my friend Mikey B come over, who is much more familiar with chainsaw operation and has a much longer history with using chainsaws. And so I had him use it in front of me a few times. We'll hear from him later about his opinion on this particular saw as well. And so I wanted to gain that confidence through observation. And I did. It actually surprised me how quickly I got past the fear of chainsaw and into the confidence of using it. I think one of the reasons that I got so comfortable so quickly with it while watching Mikey B use it was that I saw how quickly it stops. Honestly, I don't know, maybe from like horror films in my youth or something. I just had this mental image of it being like this spinning sharp chain of death that was like impossible to wield and was super dangerous. I don't know. But when I saw how quickly, when you take your finger off the trigger, it stops like that. It made me feel a lot safer with it. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I got very comfortable. I got far more comfortable with it far quicker than I expected to. And I think we'll maybe just end this one with a quick conversation that I had with my friend Mikey B after we had been using it for a couple hours out beside my house, cutting up those big slabs of maple. So after that conversation, we'll be done for today. And you can decide for yourself whether or not you want to look into the CS1500 from Oregon as a chainsaw for around your property. So before we get into that conversation with Mikey B, I just want to let everybody know that I am not affiliated with Oregon Chainsaws in any way. They don't know that I exist. I'm not being financially compensated for this discussion. But if you like what I do here and you would like to help me keep doing it, you can head over to the links down below. Specifically, patreon.com/woodenthingsandstuff is the best way to support me and keep me going. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to finish chopping up just the excess maple that I'm not keeping that's going to go into the fire pit when the fire bans come off. What do we think of the saw, Mike?
Overall, not a bad saw. It's lightweight. It cuts reasonably well. It's super cheap.
It is super cheap.
And it did everything we asked of it. I've used some high-end saws, and this is probably the cheapest one I've ever used, and it's not bad.
It does what it's supposed to do as well or better than you would expect it to do?
Yes. Yeah, I'd say so.
What have we put into it? We did some limbs on the tree. We did a bunch of blackberry bushes. We took down a tree. It wasn't an enormous tree.
Small tree.
We did some work on the maple slabs out beside the house. Like, it's put in some work, and it has not disappointed. Having said that, if you had major amounts of work to do, maybe step up. Can we tell people maybe this isn't the answer for them?
Yeah, absolutely. If you have large trees to take down, you're cutting firewood, you're gonna go clear your chunk of property, get a real chainsaw. Yeah. But if you're just doing some yard work, brush clearing, light brush clearing, there's nothing wrong with the saw at all.
You know, if it gets a few more hours in and all of a sudden it falls apart, then I'll let you know in a follow-up. But it's not a garbage. It's better than meh. Let's go with better than meh.
Better than meh. Yeah, absolutely. It's somewhere in there.
It's like an adequate.
Adequate plus.
Adequate plus?
Adequate plus.
What is that?
It cuts really nicely. I had fun with it. If I was a faller or doing firewood as a living, I would have to upgrade, like step up the saw. You need something better than this. But for the homeowner, just need a chainsaw, gotta chop some stuff up, this will do the job.
Yep, I think so. I'm glad to have it around. I don't use it a ton, obviously, but when I need to, it'll probably do what I need it to do.
That's right.
All right.
Good enough.
Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, everybody. That's the wrong salute. You gotta, it's like a one finger.
One finger.
Is it one or two? I don't even know. I just do it. I don't even think about it. Anyway, later, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Maybe we'll do some more chainsawing. Do we have anything more to chainsaw? Not really. tape? Does that one have a tape? No. How does it? I'm so good at opening boxes. Hey everybody, welcome back to Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff. Today we're talking about the CS1500 electric chainsaw from Oregon and whether or not it's something that maybe you should take a look at if you're looking for a significantly inexpensive. Significantly inexpensive? Is that a thing? Significantly inexpensive? Let's start with the specs. Per the manufacturer, it comes with an 18-inch bar and it pulls 15 amps of power. Is that important? Do you need to know how many amps of power it pulls? Maybe. Are you ready to be serious?
I'm not. What are we going to talk about?
We're going to talk about the chainsaw.
Okay.
Come on.
Do the thing.
Be on the thing. Be in the...
Hi.
It's him.
Hey, it's me.
You can run it on a regular extension cord. Let's say that. No, let's not say that. I'm not being compensated by them to talk about this particular. It comes with a 2-year warranty. It is a self-sharpening is hard to say. Why is self-sharpening hard to say? There's a little lever right here that self-sharpens. I'm not even good at advertising for me. Why would anybody pay me to advertise for them? So, that's it for this one. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, everybody. Go chainsaw something if you got one. And if you're looking for one, oh, maybe. We'll give it a maybe. What was that?
You threatening me with a chainsaw.
I'm not,
those were
it's not even plugged in.
plugged in.
It's not even plugged in, and then, like, come on.
Sorry.
I mean, I could probably still hit you with it, and it would still hurt.
Yeah, probably.
Should we try?
No.
It self-sharpens, I said.